Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. We have gotten another report that there is fear. Fear grips, Ooni of Ife's palace following the unceremonious exit of Queen Naomi as Ooni of Ife hurriedly, allegedly, summon the forest custodian again, summon Ifa priest and seek to avert calamity as Ooni of Ife woke up to find out that, four heads that were at the back of the Ooni of Ife's palace, died overnight. Goats, and chicken, and a lot of things they just kept on in the bush everywhere. They were seeing all of these by fowl, heads, goats, and all of that. They just kept seeing them. That was what they were picking. And as soon as they summoned the custodian of the sacred forest and Ifa priest, they said that those fowl and everything that died, they must pack them, they must bury them together, but they must not be buried inside the palace of the Ooni of Ife. They will have to take them to the sacred forest of Odua and perform ritual and bury them there. So what that means also is that, what is coming is more than what they have seen. Ooni of Ife will have to run against time to do whatever it is that he needs to do to avert more calamities. And that was the reason why Ooni of Ife decided to summon all of these plenty Ifa priests, and they called on Iyanifa, who is saying she is not coming again, that she's not going to be a part of this deadly fight that is for no reason, just for Ooni of Ife to just satisfy whatever it is that he wants to satisfy, that she is not coming again. Now, what is the meaning of this? What we heard, though, I have stated it clearly, what we heard. They said the reason why everybody is saying that if Naomi leaves Kabi that something bad is going to happen. You've been hearing that. And honestly, you'll be asking, why will something bad happen when Naomi leaves? Is Naomi a god and all of that? I hear people ask all of these questions. Even right here in my blog, a lot of people come, they ask me, why are you talking like this there? Are you following others and all of that? But right now, there is an explanation to what this is all about. They said there is a tree that is called the sacred tree of Odua. It's inside the sacred forest of Odua, okay? That tree is only kings, blue-blooded kings that, go there to speak up, like talk about their wishes, what they want to achieve, and all of that. And they say Ifa represent light, okay? Now, how they want to help their people and everything. Now, if Ifa has chosen you, you cannot be a king of Ile Ife except you're chosen by Ifa. If Ifa has chosen you, if you go to that tree, whatever your wish is, Ifa is ready to grant it because he has chosen you. When the Ooni of Ife got married to Olori Naomi, at that time he was head over heels in love with the young, innocent, virgin girl that he met. He carried this girl. He was driven by his emotions. That is why they keep saying that we must learn not to make emotional decisions. We must learn how to make only good decisions, okay? And so they said Ooni of Ife took Olori Naomi to that tree and made a covenant with Olori Naomi. Naomi went there with him, and he was the one who stood before the tree. Now, you do know that from when Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife started, they had an understanding. Olori Naomi is all aware of the fact that Ooni of Ife is a traditionalist, but she is not. She agreed to marry the Ooni of Ife because of what she wanted from the Ooni of Ife. She wanted to bring Ooni of Ife completely to light, to Christ, okay? So now, all of these traditional things, carrying pong and calabash, Naomi is not into it. It was Ebony that was doing those ones, okay? So when it was time, he asked Olori Naomi to follow him. And Olori Naomi followed him to that sacred forest of Odua. Then he stood before the tree while Naomi was standing the other side. And he made a covenant with this girl. And at the time, the girl was still a virgin. That he was thanking Ifa. He praised Ifa for giving him the very best. That, the days of having to cry over women was over. He promised Ifa that he was going to take care of the girl. He was going to love her. He was going to protect her. He was going to be there for her until the day Ifa caused him to go and join the ancestors. And he gave the wine. He did all of those things that they did. And he left. Then later, this whole confusion with him marrying all these women came on. Maybe he forgot what he had done, or maybe he thought that thing he did will not be as powerful as whatever he thought is not something I can explain right now. But what we are hearing is that Ifa is very angry over what he has done to the virgin girl. And the day he did that, they said Ifa ripped off his heart, like removed his heart spiritually, and handed it over to the lady, Naomi, Olori Naomi. That is why you see that he is not able to move forward without Olori Naomi. That is why you see this confusion when Naomi is not a part of his life. That is why you see what is going on. So every time that something happens, Naomi leaves. There is always a problem in the palace, because they said Ifa also planted Naomi there as a guardian angel to help to support Ooni of Ife, gave Naomi also the powers to do that. So right now, they said for what he has done, that he has humiliated the same girl. He has caused the girl pain. He has caused the girl to cry. That Naomi is the only wife that is recognized by them. Naomi is the only wife that is chosen by them. He was the one who presented Naomi to them. That he cannot turn anything around. If anything happens between him and Naomi, that he is done for. So right now, Naomi left that palace with so much anger. She was crying and she left. They said her tears fell on the ground inside that palace and all of that, and she left. And when that happens, there's always a problem with the Ooni of Ife, and that is the problem. Now, with all these heads and chickens and everything that are dying in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, they said it's because of the dark cloud that is hovering over him. He needs to think of what to do, because the calamity that is coming is going to be very heavy. And they say that is why he has summoned all the Ifa priests everywhere for them to think of what they can do. And right now, what can they do? Can they reverse what he has done? Is what we don't know. As I get more update, I'm going to bring it to you. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.